just by that statement there, let's just start with the lies and the bullshit right now. Just with that statement right there, a guy was, no, your friend was, a Boston police officer was. They tried to set, not disassociate themselves from it, but yeah, maybe disassociate themselves from the personal relationship that he had with John O'Keefe. Anyways, guys, welcome to the morning mayhem show, afternoon mayhem show, whatever it is. We're going to talk a little bit about the aftermath of the Karen Read trial. It's looking pretty crazy, but in a good way. Everyone went wild and I wasn't prepared for it. So I'm just trying to play catch up right now. I'm really looking forward to sharing some of these clips with you guys. Really looking forward to checking out how your Friday's going, what you guys got planned for the weekend. I am Sam. This is the Mayhem Show. I will be right back. Hey guys, welcome to Morning Mayhem. We're going to join the Karen Read motions 7th, I think it is Sammy time.
Like hey guys, how's it going? Chevron there on the corner. I like 2 buildings down from that. So when I get texts, texting come in and I see something that's important, or dudes brought me over there to be a plaything for their roommate.
Welcome to Late Night Mayhem.
I am Mr. Peace, baby.
I am Mr. Peace.
Yeah, so this morning when I woke up, I make my cup of coffee. I go into my office space and, I turn on YouTube just to kind of see what's going on for the day. And I was bombarded. I mean, literally bombarded with Karen Read content. It's super nuts. It's nuts. Whispers are turning into confessions. Jurors are stepping out of the shadows. And, I feel like the justice system is really under a microscope right now, and like never before. And it's so funny to see the juxtaposition that the witnesses are taking against the jurors, and the whole trial in itself, and then also the community of Canton, New Jersey. It's quite a thing to witness. We are witnessing something that I don't think we've ever seen. And I think what that is that the defense for Karen Read has really embraced what is technically a conspiracy. And even in the OJ trial, that didn't happen. Like, the supporters for OJ were just supporters for OJ. There was a little bit of the Mark Furman thing, how he lied or used the N-word in his past, or planted evidence. No one knows for sure, but that wasn't the defense. They just, the glove didn't fit, so you must have quit. There really wasn't there was rumors of conspiracy, but the public in general knew that fool was guilty. So it doesn't ring the same as what's happening right now. And what's happening right now is that the defense was corruption, and that Karen Read was framed. On the flip side, and it's truly like an exact 180. On the flip side is that the defense is using a conspiracy. These witnesses, their lives are being destroyed, like Jen McCabe, Brian Albert. But oh man, I forgot to pull up that one clip. Maybe I'll find it. I can find it real quick. Read your. Here we go. Let's watch this all together, and let's just pick out. And Ben, help me out with some of the body language, because I know you're a genius with that. So,
all right. And yesterday was the final letdown, and that's why we're here, because there's nobody left to stand up for us.
Think real long and hard before you're a witness in a case, because
watch their eye movements when they're co-signing each other's lives.
Very sad.
For the first time, some of the key players in the Karen Read trial sitting down for an exclusive interview. His friend, Jennifer McCabe, and her husband, Matt, former Boston police sergeant Brian Albert, and his wife, Nicole, and his brother, Chris Albert. All 5 of them pulled into the center of this high-profile case and now speaking out.
And I think the reason we all stayed quiet is because we were just witnesses. This is a thing that we had nothing to do with.
We did the civic duty, came and told the truth, and that's it.
Free Karen Reed!
It's the case that has captivated the country and divided a town. Karen Reed, accused of killing her Boston police officer boyfriend, John O'Keefe, hitting him with her SUV and leaving him to die in a blizzard.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Now, after a second trial, a jury acquitting her of the most serious charges, second-degree murder and manslaughter. And hundreds of supporters in pink, Karen Reed's favorite color, cheering as the verdict came down yesterday.
I could not be standing here without these amazing supporters.
People turned this thing into a tailgate party, it looked like, some days. Board games, cornhole, cookouts. This is a guy that was murdered, and it's atrocious for that.
Okay, this just by that statement there, let's just start with the lies and the bullshit right now. Just with that statement right there, a guy was your friend was a Boston police officer was murdered. They tried to set not disassociate themselves from it, but yeah, maybe disassociate themselves from the personal relationship that he had with John O'Keefe. And it continues.
That family.
While the prosecutors blamed Reed for O'Keefe's death, the defense said this group of family members framed Reed to cover up what really happened that night. Ever since, their lives becoming open season for endless conspiracy theories.
What they've done is they've dehumanized us to the sense where we're not real people. We're almost like caricatures. We're pawns.
Have each of you been called like actual?
Yeah, on a daily basis.
Anybody who's touched this case has been called at some point.
And anyone who's friends with us support cop killers. Yeah.
After 3+ years, the saga wrapped up yesterday. Reed captured celebrating at dinner with her father, and today seen walking with her attorney, Alan Jackson.
I didn't even know I'd be here today, so I had no.
While O'Keefe's family and friends struggling with the verdict.
I'm just sad for John's family and what happened yesterday, and I feel like they didn't get justice for him, and our lives just changed forever.
Why speak out now?
And there's so much here. There's so much here with the body language. I really need to study body language a little bit more. I'm just going on vibe and on what of just being a people watcher, people person. Federal prisons, everything. Working in the mental health industry, working in the movie industry, for a corporation. Just have been around people. I mean, we all have around people our whole lives, but having to check the temperature of the room, always on alert, like in federal prison, especially the USPs and the high security. I can only go on my vibe from that and what my vibe says. And this isn't even look, I'm not, forget all the evidence and all the conspiracies about what really happened and what they tried to say happened. Let's just remove that from our thinking and from it. I know that's almost impossible. And then just watch this interview.
After the verdict,
we took what we thought was the high road. Right. Let the court do its job.
After a night of hanging out at a local bar in a brutal 2022 blizzard, Brian and his wife Nicole hosted a late-night gathering at their home. An invitation had been extended to Reed and O'Keefe, but Brian Albert says neither of them ever entered his home that night. O'Keefe was found lying unconscious in the snow of Albert's front lawn. He was pronounced dead at the hospital hours later. The defense's theory? A violent altercation at the Alberts' home, possibly involving other members of law enforcement.
Did John ever come in the house?
Never. No.
You never saw John O'Keefe in the house, right?
Never.
Never.
These are people in your own community who believe the conspiracy theories, who believe that there were other law enforcement officials and agents involved in this.
I think he would beat a lie detector on that he didn't come in the house, because I think old boy grabbed him right at the steps and maybe dragged him into the garage or into the basement. But we were never able to check out the stairs where he possibly hit his head at the house. And of course they got rid of the dog.
Why is it people in your own community who believe these conspiracy theories?
You do realize for this conspiracy to be true, It would take 30 to 50 people.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. It would take you guys. It would take you guys. That's it. People keep saying that. Oh, it would take all these people to be in on it. Yeah, I do think one of the paramedics was convinced to say she hit him. He heard, did I hit him for sure? But now he was convinced to say, no, that's not what she said. She said she hit him. But yeah, like even like this exaggeration of the conspiracy and how big it would need to be. No, I'm sorry. That's a smoke show.
You'd have to have multiple cops on 2 different police departments, multiple civilians, the medical examiner. Fine.
But this is just it. Jen McCabe's husband doesn't have to be in on it. Or was he there? I can't remember. Oh yeah, maybe he does.
EMTs, you name it. That's how preposterous and silly this is. And
nope. It's just these 4. And his brother isn't going to rat on his brother. His wife isn't going to rat on him. The McCabes, they're not going to rat on their sister. That's it. That's all it takes. Now, there could be a deathbed confession, but I don't even think then. I wouldn't rat on my brother. Do you know what I mean?
And great question. I don't understand how people bought this.
Brian Albert says he and Nicole only found out about John's death when Jen McCabe, who is Nicole's sister, barged into their bedroom.
She was just upset, and I immediately thought something had happened to one of her children or one of my children, because why else is she in my bedroom at 6:30 in the morning right now?
And what did she tell you?
She said, John's out front. I think John's dead out front.
Did you see him look down?
I said, what the are you talking about, Jen? And I'm like, who? I didn't know.
You still didn't piece it
I
together.
didn't understand what she was talking about, because why would John be out front of my house?
So,
Matt. Right. Why would he be out in front of your house? Go check it out. Go check it out. Just jam out there and be like, dude, my friend is in my yard. What the heck? What happened? That's the normal response. And you're a cop. Dude.
Massively confusing. There are police officers, EMTs on your front lawn. You're an officer. Why don't you just go outside and investigate or take a look?
I'm not a Canton police officer. I'm a Boston police officer. I was just woken up out of a cold sleep from hanging out the night before. By the time I came downstairs, the police were already in my house. John was already gone. There was nobody to save.
It would have taken me exactly 2 seconds to come downstairs. 2 seconds. Snow or no snow, I'm throwing on some sweats, some whatever, and some slippers, and I'm outside. Who cares how cold it is? It's my friend, and I'm a cop, and he's a cop.
I would have taken a bullet for John O'Keefe because he
liar.
He's a fellow cop. That's the most ridiculous question that people always ask. It makes zero sense. What am I supposed to do? Run out front in my underwear and start running yellow tape around the fire hydrant?
Over the course of the night.
Not the yellow tape, but yes, that's what you would do. That's what we would all do. Every single one of us. Hey, Rosanna, Dana. Hey, Debbie Blair. Hey, Shell Dub. Hey, Jeanette. Anonymous, how are you today? Ben Bacon. That's all I can see right now.
Reed called and texted John 52 times. She then called Jen asking for help to find John. Karen previously telling me she and John had gotten into an argument that night.
Would you say that you were angry with John that night?
Yes.
Yeah, because he didn't come out. He didn't come back out. And she didn't want to go over there. But before that, they were hanging on each other at the bar at the waterfall. They were hanging on each other. So you can't, she's just being honest. She didn't have to say that. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video, but remember, hit that like button down below. It really helps the channel to grow bigger and better and more diverse. Not that weird, creepy kind of government diverse. I'll Samsplain it for you if you want. You want to hear some Samsplaining? Just like the video down below.
After the bars, the story begins. A fight for the lost, a chance to win.
Could you have been angry enough and slightly drunk?
Listen to this.
Because he had annoyed you, that in the fit of rage you just backed up and
Never.
tried to tap him.
Would never.
Not to try to kill him, but try to
tap him with my 6,000-pound full-size SUV.
Makes no
to
sense.
hit John's body with my car. No.
I spoke with a juror tonight who told me she believes a collision did not occur.
Overall, a lot of the evidence had caused reasonable doubt.
Thank God.
That was enough for us not to
Sorry,
convict.
guys. Thank God they had a juror on there. Well, all the jurors, they were close to being on the same page, but in the end they were on the same page. But thank God they had this wonderful woman. I'm going to play a video of her. She was a juror, but she was a lawyer from Brazil, and she is smart as a whip. She picked up all the cues that Alan Jackson. Every time I say Alan Jackson, I think I'm not saying his name right because of the country singer. But every time Alan Jackson, she picked up every cue that Alan Jackson did, and the defense team.
A little after 6 a.m., Karen found John's body in the snow. Jen called 911.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a man passed out in the snow.
There's a man.
Hello?
But what raised eyebrows at Reed's trial was a defense theory about a Google search Jen had made about how long it takes to die in the cold. The defense claiming she searched it before O'Keefe's body was found.
So much has been made about that Google search that morning. Was it at 6 a.m. or was it at 6:27 a.m.?
Watch your body language.
What's your answer?
She asked me to do it at outside of Fairview at 6:20, whatever it was. Doesn't matter how much I say about it, people will not believe it.
The group also hoping.
So like, and when she says it, she's not convicted. She's not convicted when she says it. She says, she asked me to do it. Huh, guys, huh? Breezy, what's up, baby? Aw. It's raining
to clear up rumors regarding the Alberts dog, Chloe, who had been rehomed after the incident. The defense claimed the dog was involved in O'Keefe's death.
Those wounds were inflicted as the result of a dog attack. Those marks are from teeth.
They've known for 2 years where Chloe is. The state shared it with them.
So if they wanted to take DNA evidence from Chloe the dog and match it to possible DNA evidence on John O'Keefe, they could have matched it.
Absolutely.
But now with the trial behind them, they say they're still faced with threats against them and their families, but hope to continue calling this community their.
Look at this young lady. Isn't she cute? Huh, say hi. Say hi, please. Say hi. Okay, mamas. Okay, go. All right, let's get back to it.
Home.
You get down, you get depressed, and it's like, but this is the town we grew up in. We didn't do anything wrong. We all contributed to our town. We love our town. Why should we have to go anywhere?
You don't. Honesty, that's what we want. We want honesty. And
Real Fabio?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost had the name. So he's like, yeah, that dude, he didn't testify against somebody on a murder trial.
Podcast voice breaking down the walls from behind the bars to a better day. He lights up the world with the words he'll say. After the bars, the story begins. A fight for the lost, a chance to win. He's building a world that heals and grows. His voice